Right now, members of the State House of Representatives are debating the governor's lottery bill. Part of that debate still includes whether or not the deadline to put the bill on the November ballot did in fact pass yesterday. News 5's Emily DeVoe has the latest from Montgomery.
More confusion on when the deadline is to put a lottery on the November ballot.
There seems to be some dispute about the actual deadline, so right now there seems to be a Friday deadline still in play.
So that's kind of why this is moving as quickly as it is.
You call this quickly?
Well.
Friday, Wednesday, the Attorney General wrote in a letter it's up to the Secretary of State, John Merrill's discretion. Merrill says he still reads the law as being 76 days before the general election, which was Wednesday.
Unless there was a change or a modification in the way that we were directed to do our job, that there would be no change in the way that we would administer the elections.
But nothing seems cut and dry when it comes to Alabama politics. Merrill says if legislators happen to pass a new law with a different deadline, that would change everything.
The only thing that I know is as long as the legislature is still in session, there's always an opportunity for the law to change, and when that occurs, obviously modifications can be made that would put us in a different posture than we're in today.
Meanwhile, the members of the House were busy debating the governor's lottery bill all day. It needs 63 votes to pass, but Representative Victor Gadsden said there are a few obstacles in the way of getting to that number.
2 seats are vacant. 1 member is ill and not able to be here. He announced he was in favor of the Constitution Amendment, but of course he's not going to be here. He's in the hospital. So there's a couple of things in that regard that are working against getting to the 63. Lawmakers say they're still trying to put this bill on the fast track despite missing the deadline because it appears they're holding out for an exception to the rule.
So right now, lawmakers are debating several changes they want to make to the bill. So far, some of these proposals have really run the gamut, anywhere from an amendment that would override the governor if he went into a compact with the Indians to another amendment that would give more money to fire departments. Like I said, these have really kind of run the gamut, and one of the big concerns here is that they will load this bill up with so many amendments that it will have a tough time passing. It needs 63 votes in the House, but remember, anytime they make a change, it has to go back to the Senate, and we know it just barely squeaked by with the minimum 21 votes it needed the first time around. So we'll be watching this very closely. I'm going to go back inside. We'll have much more for you at 6 o'clock. Live in Montgomery, Emily DeVoe, News 5.